Hi, welcome to Baby Witch. This is going to be a tarot reading, zodiac sign reading for the month of September for, so far yet, one of my favorite signs, which is Scorpio. So, I've only had the pleasure of being with one Scorpio that I know of, and I didn't get to know them that much. But I've read a lot from my astrology book and some tarot cards that are zodiac sign based of what Scorpios are about, and I fucking love it. Like, I love it. I can see how y'all motherfuckers can get really lost because you're already deep as fuck already. So getting lost into all of that deepness will be really tragic. But at the same time, it's like having the power to navigate at such an intense, deep level of rebirth and emotional state and passion is like, oh, I would love that. I just aspire to be like one of you. Anyway, so enough said. Let's see. So we're gonna start with the Starseed deck. So to see what's going on for Scorpios on the month of September. Okay, so I know it's already September 5th and I'm barely uploading it. Who cares? Let's see what's going on for them this month. Look how beautiful it's outside. It's just so beautiful outside right now. I love living in San Diego. I just do. Ah, those are a lot of cards. We'll do that card and that card. There you go. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It's happening. It's happening. You gotta like acknowledge the fact that it's happening. That is like the first thing that I'm getting right now. Like, just like acknowledge the fact that it's happening. That is the message right now that I'm getting for Scorpios for the month of September is like, acknowledge the fact that it's right in front of you. That what you wished for is there. What you work so hard for, it's already there. Like, take some time to stop, look around, and be like, holy shit, I did it. Okay, Scorpio, that's going to be like your overall energy for the month of September. Like, holy shit, I'm here. Holy fucking shit, I'm here. Okay, so let's read a little bit into this. This is the Starseed deck. Apparently, this is like where I get to use all of my new decks that I haven't really even worked with. Let's do Messenger. Where's the card for Messenger? Let's see. So we have that. I don't really like the way it's not like alphabetic order or anything like that. They don't have a number. Let's see. That's it. Right, too. All right, so let's see what this says right here. I want to make sure that I give you all the information. I am an intuitive reader, but I also have to like read the book, you know? And I haven't worked with this deck as much, but I was called to it. And if I'm called to something and the spirits tell me to do something, I can't private you from that information. Like, I have to give it to you. So here's the thing. First, we have the New Earth card. It's happening now. Hold your vision. Then we have the Messenger. It says Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. So the whole thing, like, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Like, holy shit, I made it here, but I'm not going to stop now. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring the balance of masculine and feminine energy. But masculine and feminine energy are all about like creation and action. So it's like the action of the hard work and force, but also the creation of the nurturing and the aspect of like the emotional level of intensity that feminine energy can have, but also the hard work. And I hate using terms like feminine and masculine energy. Like, I'm actually going to use night energy and day energy. Because I feel like masculine and feminine is just a little too sexist. So the day energy is energy of like more hands-on creation, more like hard work and labor, more structure to the law, more structure to the rules. And the day energy is more of like the emotions, like how do you feel about this? What do you feel like it needs to be nurtured out of this situation that is happening right now, in which you must hold your vision into because you made it this fucking far? You know, like what is all that holding around? Karmic relationships. So there is going to be some conflict that is going to come out of this. There is going to be some conflict that is going to come out of this. Oh my god, I have to start using a different deck, like. It says the constellation order is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventually unity. Some believe that many stars seed who were part of the cosmic history incarnating on Earth. Now they're playing a karmic relationship from Orion times, perhaps from our polarity, cause conflicts and high separations. However, because of this conflict as a result, until and grow too many. Okay, so there is some kind of conflict that this whole situation is going to create in your life right now, Scorpio. So it's like, okay, fuck, I made it here. I'm gonna keep holding my vision. There is a conflict between bringing that balance. It's almost like you either don't know how to be too nurturing, or you don't know how to be too hands-on. It's like it's going to create some triggers that is not going to allow you to see where the balance needs to be put. And these are karmatic triggers, meaning that in the past, some kind of karma is following you to make you realize that this is the way things have to be done. You have to fold onto something. You have to surrender to something. It's a small fold, but it means a lot to your ego. So we're going to go from there. And then after that, we have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Once you realize what is going on with you, once you realize how you can fold your ego, how you can fold your mind and like expand into what the universe is asking you to do, because the universe is like, we're letting you in and we're showing you that what you're doing is really working, so that you won't give up, not so that you stop. And we're letting you know through the cards right now that there is a need of being either more nurturing or more hands-on and creating a balance between the both. It's like you cannot be too much of an air sign, which is too logical and not detached from like the situation completely from all of the emotional state. You have to find a little bit of both, you know, and a lot of nurturing happening here as well into whatever situation. This could be a job and you can like not be looking at your feelings a lot. This could be a relationship and you're trying to detach yourself or being too emotional about it. This could be a simple situation in life where like, I don't know where I want to go next in life, and you're like thinking too logical or not doing enough work. It's finding a balance in between all of those two polarities, okay, Scorpio? So you're really good at this. You're really good at going deep within in this high level of emotions. That's what your whole sign is about. You're able to like penguins. Penguins are meant to survive in real fucking tough climates. Like, penguins are one of the most fucking, like, they survive in some of the roughest climates out there. Super low temperatures. There's always a fucking storm. It's so hard to find food all the time. It's almost like Scorpios, if you look at the depth of emotions and rebirth and intelligence and psychological, like, paths that most people will get lost in, you Scorpios can deal with this very well. So don't be afraid of saying, fuck it, I'm going to deal with all of it. I'm going to deal with the emotional side of it, with the hands-on side of it, with the nurturing side of it, with the logic side of it. I'm going to be a leader and a follower, and I'm going to make sure that this situation goes well for me. So again, this could be relationship-wise, this could be at work, this could be a lifetime decision. Once we get there, we start unlocking and realizing that all of that intelligence that is with the universe, like that, our intuition starts getting unlocked. It starts getting unlocked, and we start realizing that we can actually trust those around us. We can actually trust those around us, because then we have star brothers, ours, energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So that karmic thing does have to do with other people around you as well. it does have to do with other people around you as well. Because I was wondering at first at the beginning, like, is it just like a karmic thing of ourselves? No. The whole polarity thing also has to do with working with other people. Working with other people, and that was a big thing for Libra. Libra was the last sign, and they're always intertwined. Signs are always intertwined on what they're going through. It's like this. It's like a long story. It's like the signs tell the whole story, but each person is in a different state of where that story is being told as a sign. It's really cool how this whole thing works, and I'm not even depth into astrology, and I'm only doing this by tarot. So you'll realize that you can actually have protection and loyalty where you are, that you can create that safe space for yourself and those around you, because now you're no longer attached to those bounds of the karmic relationship. If you get to realize that you need both energies, the night energy and the day energy, if you don't lock any of those out, it will kind of cure that karmic cycle until you again learn that both of those things always need to be looked at. Like, I'm not going to say that you're a very emotional sign, because that's not the vibe that I get from Scorpio. I'm going to say that you're really good at going through deep emotions, but it does not mean that maybe a lot of the times your emotions are a little deeper than when most people can handle. It's like they're not at that level. You know what I mean? So being a little more like, not necessarily meeting people halfway, but actually almost doing the work for them. It's almost like you feel like you have to do the work for them. You know, and a lot of the times that's not a bad thing. Different people are good at different things, and you're good at handling those type of emotions, those type of rebirths, those type of restarts. Like a hard reset comes in easy for you and handy for you a lot of the times. Like hard resets that most people cannot fucking go through, even though you are a fixed sign, meaning that you like continuity the same way. You know, anyway, so trust the wave you came in. Time is not running out. So a lot of it is going to have to do with you're being like really, you get really impatient towards the end of the month. Okay, it's almost like you see all the results happening. You see the results happening. You're like, okay, the results are happening, and life is like, okay, so don't go laying on your bed of roses now. Like, keep working. We're showing you that things are working so that you can keep working. We're giving you a little inspiration, right? And then you go through this whole karmic thing where your life lesson is at, and you're like, holy fuck, what happened? You know, like, this is going to be your month, Scorpio. Like, you're like, holy fuck, what the fuck just happened here? You know? So then after that, you like start rationalizing things a little more, start realizing that you're in a safe space. And then you're like, wait, fuck, what happened to my situation? How did this turn into a life lesson? How in the fuck did this turn into a life lesson? That's going to be you at the end of the month, Scorpio. You're like, wait. This started with a project, with a relationship, like something was different, and then next thing you know, boom, the universe turned this whole thing into a fucking life lesson again to remind me who the fuck I am. What happened to my project? What the fuck happened to my project? Why is this not moving fast enough? I'm not getting the results that I want. And then life is like, oh, bitch, we just told you, keep going. You know? So again, you know, I always break it down to you guys like this. You guys are not doomed to this to happen, Scorpios. Okay, you can always manage through the whole thing, meaning that when you start seeing the results, you're like, okay, here are the results that motherfucker was talking about on YouTube. Okay, cool. You know, and then like, oh, okay, I noticed that I'm going too much on the day energy and from the night energy, like masculine or feminine energy. And, you know, look up, I invite you to research what that really means in spirituality. It's not so much about being feminine or masculine at all. That's why I don't like to use those words. I'll make videos eventually explaining a little more of what feminine and masculine energy means, you know? Like, I can tell you that masculine energy is more of like, this is the law and I'm going to work hard to get it. And feminine energy is more like, I will fucking kill you if you touch mine, because I am nurturing and powerful and confident. You know, like, I create out of my womb, and I am emotional, and that is okay. You know, a lot of times emotions are seen as something negative, and they're not, especially not for Scorpios, or something like a sign of weakness, and they're really not. So it's going to be like, so let's say that you're on this state, right? And you're like, okay, now I have to do that. And then you're like, oh, wait, this is something karmic. I've been through this before. I haven't accepted someone for who they were, or I haven't met them on their level. I have done something wrong along these lines before. I know where this is going. You know, like, and you're like, oh, you have to change, you have to change, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that. Wait. How about instead of pointing the fingers, Scorpio, you sit down and realize that you've been through this before, and maybe there's something that you need to do to change. There's something that you need to look at different, even if you feel like it's not. So that's where your karmic circle comes in, of polarity and energies, of folding, of surrendering to something that you haven't before. Try it out this time. You may not have to do this again, because it's not something you enjoy. So then we have like, okay, so you're tapping into the energy of the world, you're tapping into, you start feeling safe again, and then you're like, okay, so this is to hurry up, and you're like, oh wait, no, this doesn't need to hurry up. I'm going to trust divine timing, because I'm going to surrender to it. Okay, so if you guys wanted more in-depth like conversation about this, feel free to reach me at babywitch_tarot on Instagram. I do bookings for one-on-ones. It's 45 minutes, $25 session, or 3 cards for $10. Love y'all. Bye.